Hi, it's Leslie, and we're talking about sister wives in Coyote Pass. And yes, I cannot believe it, but they might have finally got an offer on unloading that dead piece of land where dreams have died, and oh my God, it's time.
Hey, just got back from Coyote Pass.
How'd it go?
Good. Looked like they love the property. They know which ones they want, but they're like, do we want that too? So I'm pretty sure we're going to get an offer on at least two lots, and maybe they're open to the whole thing.
Really?
Maybe. Who knows?
Holy shit. But then you say, well, what two? What two? Because as we know, everyone's name is not on every piece of property. Kody owns most of it, Robin owns a lot more, and everybody else it trickles off, except for Smart Christine, who unloaded that piece of crap and took the money from the house. Smart Christine. Best move ever. But let me just take a minute to talk about this.
Selling Coyote Pass became a reality for us, for me and Robin, only when we discovered we really wanted this other house. You know, there's a pressure to do everything. It's just bing, bong, boom.
Now, as we know, Kody has been devastated. Robin has been devastated. Sob and Robin, yes, in the house they're in. There's so many bad, painful memories. I mean, he lost all his wives, his family, he's had horrible relationships with the kids, the passing of Garrison, all the trauma that has happened in the house that they have now. He wants out. He wants a new start, and I actually understand that. Who wouldn't, you know? But how convenient that now they're buying this other house, which now we find out is like upwards of close to $2 million. Who freaking knew houses cost that much? I was just like, oh my God, I thought they'd be cheaper out there. But yeah, quite pricey. And the house they left was like $1.5 million or something. But they're buying a much bigger house. And now, how interesting. This Coyote Pass has sat there. Kody has done shit as far as like making it fair and putting everyone's name on all the pieces of property, which is only something he could have done, and he didn't. But with his name being on all those pieces of property, that's basically equity. So when he goes to get this other house, he can say, oh, you know, I'm basically half owner of, and it was like $125,000 per acre. I don't know, also like a couple $1 million for this property, maybe less than that. But Kody basically can go to, you know, when he's buying this new house and has, hey, I have like $1 million worth of equity in this other piece of land. Smart, smart, smart. And suddenly he gets that other house, buys that other house, and miraculously they have an offer and he's ready to sell and ready to make it fair. Oh, that Kody. Oh, but Robin is still struggling to accept the, you know, that their family, I mean, how many freaking years, how many seasons? Robin, come on. The family's dead. You know, I can't believe she hasn't moved on yet, but she's still struggling. And I don't know how, you know, Robin's got a lot of money on that land too, because she is also on a bunch of property, you know, so she probably doesn't want to give that up either. I don't know. I don't trust any of them. I think they're all out for money. But she says she wants everything to be done fairly. And she's just still struggling to accept the end. Yeah.
It's really hard for me to let it go.
Robin's a very special person who feels very deeply. And Robin's not one of these people to shuck off a feeling. She feels it, and she sits in that feeling. For whatever reason, it is still a struggle for her to let go of it, even if it's going to help us manage buying the place we're in.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. She's special, but yeah. Another way to put it maybe is that she's delusional, maybe in need of therapy. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, anyway, let's press on. Kody, I guess, like, as much as everyone doesn't trust him, I would never trust him, he doesn't trust the other women who have actually no power in this whole situation. The only thing they have is like their mouth to like, or call lawyers and stuff. He's on all these properties and he feels like they're going to keep asking for more and more, yet they haven't even gotten what's fair, like to split the land fairly. I don't understand. Yet he questions whether they'll ever, you know, they'll always want something else because that's how they are, you know.
The two of them wanting more, something more, is always a concern, potentially. I'm still trusting. And my expectation is that when everything's settled and they get their 25%, that they're going to be satisfied. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to come back and say, hey, I want more, I want this, or I want that. I just don't know. Yeah, you'll get your 25%, but just leave me alone after that, okay?
So we will wait to see how this kind of like goes on, but it looks like it's a go because, you know, they're suddenly on a dime, he's ready to sell. And they have an offer.
Speaking of work. Okay, so your dad finally has put us all on title on all the pieces. So, and we actually have an offer.
It's just funny how quickly that can happen when you want it to happen. Way to go, Kody. It's about frickin' time. But anyway, I follow this nonsense every week. So if you want to follow along, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and the like button, and I will see you next week.